I already showed mine.
So, but that's what they're asking for. So that's the only way you're going to get through. I'm trying to help you. Again, he and I. Okay.
She's going to keep my
so then
ID
listen,
and harass me.
then listen. Here's what's going to happen. Then you're going to be escorted off the air side. Okay? So you can't fly. Okay. He said he's good with going off the air side.
It's okay. I'm gonna talk to my company. I'm gonna talk to TSA. I'm gonna file a report. This is harassment, and I do not want it. I know better. And you guys are going too far.
All right, I don't know what's going on here, but I guess the pilot was on our type of timing. We all dislike TSA and all of the rhetorics that they like to go ahead and spew. You understand what I mean? With that being said, we are about to sit back and react to an entitled pilot who thinks he can skip airport security and still fly a plane. I mean, that is a little bit of security risk or issue right there. And the only reason why I say that, what if he's bringing something he shouldn't be bringing on the plane that could actually disrupt the flight? Something that goes kaboom, right? So with that being said, let's see how this is about to play out. Let me stop wasting your time. Don't forget, if you like reactions like this, consider hitting that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. Let's see how this is about to play out. Let me stop wasting your time. Let's go, baby.
His screen. So we asked him to go back out into. He comes through, and he doesn't have one rescreen. So where the process is, you get a pat down. So we brought him back to the other process is you receive a pat down. You have to receive a pat down. So he bucked that down. He must be flying jump seat on somebody because they don't fly out of this terminal. So or he could be a revenue passenger on a flight. He says he's been flying for 20 days.
On June 20th, 2023, a male claiming he was a pilot decided to give airport authorities a difficult time during his security check.
Oh, so he's not a
The
pilot.
male became extremely agitated and refused to cooperate. Police officers speak to airport security about their next steps, and airport authority decides to give the male one more chance to cooperate.
But he's been, I'm sorry, ask him, but he's been nothing but a knucklehead the whole time that I've been here.
Ask him if he wants to continue screening. The last option he has to continue screening.
Honey, you ask him.
Okay, oh my God.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I don't think they should have said, huh?
Can you do it? Finish it. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, yo. I can't beat TSA. Feeling on dudes' butt cheeks all day? Nah. I'll leave that to the TSA.
I fly the plane.
Okay.
I don't want to be bothered anymore.
Okay. So listen, I don't work for TSA.
But please escort me
but
out.
Listen,
Let's go.
so
I'm happy to go. I've been screened.
off the air side,
No.
I can't let you go through until you give them the ID.
I showed him my ID already.
I
already showed my ID.
So, but that's what they're asking for. So that's the only way you're going to get through. I'm trying to help you. Again, he and I. Okay.
She's going to keep my
so then
ID
listen,
and harass me.
then listen. Here's what's going to
I'm
happen.
done.
Then you're going to be escorted off the air side. Okay? So you can't fly. Okay. He said he's good with going off the air side.
It's okay. I'm gonna talk to my company. I'm gonna talk to TSA. I'm gonna file a report. This is harassment, and I do not want it. I know better, and you guys are going too far.
Okay.
TSA definitely be wilding out.
Excessive power, interferes with transportation.
He decided he's not flying, so he's. No, listen. I hear you. I hear
It's
you.
so offensive.
I hear you.
So this is why my flight has been delayed, huh? Or this is why your flight is being played with. TSA is the one to blame, huh? Y'all let me know in the comments. Go in the comments and let me know your wildest TSA stories. I got a few for you, but we'll save that for the end of the video. Let's proceed.
I hear you.
Being harassed by 15 agents. You don't understand. It's so offensive.
But all you had to do was show your ID, and you would have been
Now they
there.
let me fly the plane.
All you had to
but they
do was show
broke
your
my
ID, and you would have been there. Okay. Listen. If you are a pilot, then you know that KCM is not going to be here anymore also, because the pilots union is not going to pay for it anymore. So you're going to have to do that all the time anyway. Okay.
Want to be broke over and over. I don't want to be radiated by that machine. It's just so offensive. I've had 20 days. I've flown 15,000 miles. I've flown around the planet. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Seattle. I've been to Philly, Texas. I've been to Dallas. I went through training for 5 days. I flew the damn $15 million.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't want my pilot acting like him.
I'm good. I'm good. This is the TSA manager for this side if you want to talk to him. You originally asked This is him. This is your pilot in question.
Okay. Did what airline?
I don't want to get into it. I presented my information.
I don't care what you don't want to get into, but you're coming in disrupting the screening process, and you don't want
You
to
guys
get
are
me
disrupting me.
Oh my God.
I'm doing my job the way I'm supposed to do it. I'm trying to go to work.
And they're doing theirs the way they're supposed to do it, but you're hindering it from happening.
I'm troops in the military.
And I was one of those troops, but that doesn't give me the right to come in here and act an ass either.
I did what they wanted me to do. They screamed me.
Well, I'm asking.
So because you don't want to give them your information, you acting an ass? I'm not gonna lie, TSA be overstepping their boundaries sometimes.
Airline flying.
I need to see the whole context of this video. They just started it from a certain point. I wonder why.
I just feel like I know better. And I come down here, it's too much.
I seen that gentleman before in other videos.
It's too much.
What I'm trying to explain to you is the guys that are here don't make the rules. But they got rules to follow, just like you as a pilot have rules to follow. Okay?
I would have said, why are you talking to me for?
But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So you get
Just shut up and
you get
let me
mad at
leave
these guys.
already.
And listen, I understand your frustration. But you get mad at these guys who don't make the rules. Just like us as police officers, we don't make the laws. We don't necessarily agree with all the laws, but we're the ones that are here on the ground level got to enforce them. So sometimes you got to play by the rules.
I'm not sure that you understand how much leeway they actually have. Because I've been through here so many times. They have leeway. And 15 guys.
But here's why they're not giving you any way today, because of the way you're acting here.
Thank you.
If you would have just showed them ID, you would have been on your plane and gone.
We are approaching the main.
That's what I saw just a little. That's what I saw.
He can
just
care
a little
less.
time
He's
out.
gonna have a paid day off, I guess.
Again, I apologize. We had to meet you this way.
The male suspect was escorted out. However, once he left the airport, he eventually returns back, and police officers locate him in different clothes.
I've been in there for 15 minutes calling
Okay.
for Mr.
Okay.
I've been in there for 15 minutes.
This coming right up. So you put it.
So
He dressed down.
I changed out.
All right, put your hands behind your back. No, you caused this. You caused this.
He wanted to talk to me.
You caused this. Okay?
Sir, you wanted to talk to me, and I wanted to tell you exactly what happened. I've been in there for 15 minutes trying to get your attention, and there was no
103, I'm 1015.
And I want to tell you the truth about what happened.
Well, I can't get like you did. I can't get involved now.
So where is your ID?
It's in my car.
Where's the passport and everything you showed them the first time?
It's in my car.
Why'd you not bring it back this time?
Because he wasn't flying.
Because you didn't want to give it to him.
I've been running in there trying to find you. I wanted to tell you exactly what happened.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Why I didn't show my ID.
Don't talk to him now. You being locked up. Just get arrested and get this over with.
Can I talk to you in private?
There's nothing you could tell him that's gonna get you out of that situation.
So here's the situation.
You don't see his stomach?
Here's the situation. From the beginning.
He don't even care about himself. You think he care about you?
I'm a commercial airline pilot. This is my base. Lately, every time I go through KCM, they random me. I was running behind for my flight, and I thought it'd be just quicker to go straight through. So I didn't produce my KCM. I produced my crew ID badge and my passport. That got me through. I got in there.
See if Sergeant Corporal will come.
I got in
I'm
there.
recording.
They wanted me
Just
to
call
go through
Sergeant
the
Corporal
scanner.
to come.
So I agreed to go through the scanner. I didn't want to stand where everybody else is standing. I cut my feet like this. If you look at the video, I cut my feet. When I've done that before, it makes me have to go through again. I didn't remember that. I just didn't want to stand and get viruses on my skin. So I got out and said, okay, I'll do the pat down. So I went through it to do the pat down, and they have to give me this long speech. I'm okay with it. But
I don't like the pat down, but I'd rather the pat down instead of that machine.
my groin, my dental nerve, and my dick's cold all the time. I don't want anybody running their hand up my groin and hit me. They're too rough. And I was telling them, I've taken 10 chemistry courses because I wanted to be a doctor.
They don't care what you're saying.
All right,
They
Corporal,
locking
he
you
changed
up.
his clothes. He came over here with no ID. He's talking to the manager that he originally tried to talk to over on Alpha when he was just being arrogant. I guess he realized, oh crap, the gig is up. So he basically refused to give me ID. I told him, hey, look, I said, you committed a crime over there, so he's in handcuffs right now, and if he needs to go to jail for some security violation, then he's going to go to jail for a security violation. But I'm going to figure out who he is.
Security violation.
He's telling me he put everything in his car.
They're going
But
too
just
far
like I
with
told
this.
Sarge, he produced a passport and he produced his company ID over there on Alpha. The manager told me that. He told me that. One of the other regular security guards for TSA told me that. So he was just really frustrated with TSA. He's like, I already produced all my stuff. Why do you keep asking me? And then, he got arrogant and stupid and just became arrogant. So.
Sounds like he's just tired of the
now that he's in
the
handcuffs, that he
bullshit.
came over to talk to Mr. who's the manager for. So.
Okay. This is my specialty. And when I come down here, and I'm broke, and I'm radiated, and I'm made to stand in nasty places, and they run my name through, they make me go do a random check over and over and over again, I feel like something's failed, and it makes me feel bad. And I just want to go to work and sit there. One more day, I'm done. I have 3.5 weeks off. I can't wait. But when I come down here, I'm like, oh my God, don't they know me by now? They probably have a record. And that's what's happened. And I'm sorry for the humiliation. I'm already humiliated. So it really can't get any worse. But I do have pride in my job. And I am a pilot, a commercial airline pilot. And it's not easy. And I take it personally.
My boy, you going to jail. Why are you talking?
Let me put a couple of those holes in your story about your flight crew. When you come up, you don't take your shoes off. So the only infection you should be getting is that that's already in your shoe. That's the first thing. The next thing is, it's not too much I can do. If you can't comply to what we have, then how do you expect us to respect you? Not gonna happen. So I really don't have too much else to say. You are in the custody of these gentlemen, and whatever you say is.
He just want to go eat his donuts.
Tomorrow, but I bet you if I set up a bridge call, you won't be able to, after what you pulled this morning, you probably may not be able to use KCM or get through by standard means unless you buy a ticket. But I don't know. That's the
Unless you
FSB
buy
call.
a ticket.
Above my pay grade, but that's a couple of examples. I don't mind assisting you. You have to comply with our rules also.
I tried, but every time I come through and they ran me, I'm like, why me? Over and over.
Listen, why are you still playing with them? Let them take you in. Don't repeat this again. Show your ID. We all got to show ID. I don't know what makes you think you're special. Just because you're a pilot. I really don't want my pilot acting like this guy right here. Who knows what he might do in the cockpit? Pause.
Is it my career? No, maybe.
I know.
I don't understand. I was cutting up a little close, and I wanted to catch the plane.
You still hadn't gotten there yet, have you? To the flight.
I'm sorry.
Change. Got to change the method. How you gonna go about to get there?
It just pushes me to the point where I'm like, this is so offensive. I don't feel like it's fair. I just don't feel like it's fair.
Life ain't fair, buddy.
I've been on duty 20 days. I fly.
He looked like he ain't have no sleep.
I've been to Ireland. I've been to Seattle. I went through 5 days of training, three at ground school, 2 at SIM. I've been to Seattle. I've been to Dallas, Boston, LA, Ontario. I've been up all night. I've got one more day, and I just wanted to go back. I'm on call right now. Listen, I'm on call right now. I just wanted to be there. I'm trying to preserve what I've built up. and I don't want to lose my job. I didn't want TSA to call my boss. He's got enough problems. It's not me. And they wanted to see who I work for and all that jazz. I don't want to call my boss. One phone call, you can reach my boss. And
Well, what do you think is going to happen now?
You should have thought about that.
sir, I'm not talking to you. Just let me talk to him. Just let me talk to him.
Well, you're in handcuffs, so
I fly the plane.
that's part of the problem, sir, that you want things done one your way. But go ahead.
No, I've been putting up with it over.
Okay.
I fly the plane.
Do you need anything from him, Mr.
No,
Bond?
I'm done.
I just want to make sure your side's done. You guys get everything you guys need, and
I'm done. How are you doing? You need anything? No. Okay. All right, I'm sorry.
call it, come over.
I don't know. I think an airline's not gonna want somebody to work for them with that kind of behavior.
Other than that, we have, Mike's investigating a security incident and the disorderly for going down the wrong thing in the previous security incident. So, no, it's not. It's not. It's causing the
110, you broke up a lot at the
disturbance on
beginning.
their
You
side.
must have had for vehicle 1.
Ask for identification, and the guy tells us pretty much
Careful, from Florida, please.
that's enough.
Kelly, man.
If an officer is investigating a crime and this, well, my understanding is he didn't complete screening. Isn't that why Mike was on the air side? Then he went and changed his clothes, and he went over to this is all I know so far. He went and changed his clothes, he went to the information desk and was asking for information on how to get to the TSA. Then they knew who he was, and they watched him walk Mike detains him because this is the second incident where he's at a secure checkpoint.
Nah, I think they took this too far. He really did go back to try to speak to the guy.
You were supposed to do that last time. So listen, all of my bosses are security guards. So they're yelling at me because you didn't hop in your car and leave like you said you were going to do last time. So that's why he's talking to
Yo,
me
little man got
above him, above the airport.
Big head, pause.
So
It's a federal security
that's
breach.
how, right. That's how severe we're at right now. So, all because you didn't tell me to show you.
I did show it to him when I first got here.
I get all of that, but when I was over there the last time, and they asked you way more than one time.
Is he a dwarf?
You didn't show anything, and then you show up over here with no ID either. So.
Part of the problem is you want everything every step of the way your way. That's not a reality, something like this. It's not. I don't want to go to TSA, so you put the handcuffs in the front. That's not a reality. I don't know.
And y'all giving him water? I ain't never get no water in the back of no cruiser.
There you go. Then when you was going to jail, you're going to be given a court date. You just have to show up for court. Okay? So by doing that, I just need your right thumb print, and I'm just going to need you to sign that you understand what I. Okay.
Oh, he got a desk appearance ticket.
Okay.
All right, so to get to long term, you're going to go up those stairs.
Yeah.
Can you walk upstairs? Yeah. Yeah, you should go up those stairs, up to level 2, and then your car's in the purple side.
Okay, thank you.
Listen,
Oh, here's the other thing. You can't come back here for a year. You're being trespassed from the airport.
Wow.
This crime. So you can't come back to the airport for a year.
No matter what the judge says.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. A year is diabolical. A year is diabolical. I understand he caused this on himself, but to ban him for a whole year over that? Y'all gotta be bugging out. I've seen worse. I can't believe that. And he's a pilot? Yo, y'all better be on your best behavior when you go to the airport at all times. I'm talking about keep your hands to yourself. Don't even have a conversation with a stranger. If that's his base and they notice, they obviously trespassed him on purpose. You see what's going on here? I mean, I understand some people like to act entitled, but one thing I'm not for is I'm not gung-ho to go make somebody lose their job. Nah. You can get punished for what you did, but anything further outside of that, I'm leaving it alone. There's this thing called karma. I understand that's his karma, but you don't need to be involved in his karma neither, if you get what I mean.
Well, that's
Correct. Correct. This is the airport operations manager with the green vest and stuff. That's their decision to trespass you from the airport because of what happened today.
It wasn't that serious.
You can fly out of Sarasota, you can fly out of St. Pete, Clearwater, you can fly out of Orlando.
Even if I buy a ticket.
Yes,
That's something you can take up with the airport
No
manager.
one on a white 93 Chevy van registered to Humberto Bello.
Remember how I tried to explain to you on the shuttle that we don't make all the rules, but there's things we have to do? Just like you as a pilot don't make all the flight rules, but there's things you got to follow? That's what we're doing right now.
Now, there's a possibility, like I said, you can call airport management, talk to them, and explain the situation. They might rescind that, but for now, we don't have the choice.
Get a lawyer. Get a lawyer.
There's no fines attached. If there was, the judge would tell you what that is. But there are no fines attached to that.
You have to
Not
go
on
to court
my
the first time, and they'll tell you everything.
Not on my part, not on the airport's part.
Is there
So, no
a specific citation for the statute? Okay. What's the F? Degree? F?
No, it's all misdemeanors. See the level of the charge? Misdemeanor. It's just misdemeanor charges. That's why I'm allowed to let you go today. If they were felony charges, then you would have to go to the jail. I would be able to
He could fight this.
The
Just get a
male
lawyer.
suspect agreed to leave the airport and was released on his own recognizance and faces resisting and disorderly conduct charges. He was also banned from the airport for 1 year, regardless if he was in fact a commercial pilot or not.
As far as how the officers handle the situation, they did what they had to do. They did their job. You understand what I'm saying? But now, the TSA, they took it too far. You trespassing him? Why? That was an ego thing. You got emotional. Power trip. This is why people don't like TSA. To get banned from TSA for that, I mean, let's be serious. Like I told you, I've seen worse. Now, I had a couple of my own run-ins with the TSA before, but now I have TSA pre-check clear. I don't want to hear anything. I'm not taking my shoes off. I'm not taking my belt off. I'm not taking my jacket off. Do you understand me? Look at my KTN number. However, I don't like when they be patting you down. They be frisking you a little too frisky if you ask me. Like, I don't go that route. You understand what I'm saying? So just be brief. I mean, what do you think I'm bringing? Let's be real with that right there. Yeah, but they just be doing the most. They do the most, you know? So far, though, I'm glad it doesn't really happen at JFK Airport, but it's always at another airport. They always want to play with me, mess with me, pause. But I don't know if I got that face or what it is, but leave me alone, baby. I ain't trying to cause no harm. I'm just coming for some fun. With that being said, go in the comments, run it up, flood it up. Let me know your thoughts on this right here. Yes, he was slightly entitled, but we needed to see the whole interaction. They only showed us from a certain point. He doesn't seem like he was super belligerent for you guys to go ahead and ban him. Was he being difficult? Yes. All right. With that being said, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, leave the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Hit the notification bell.